Hey, do you get anxious when you've got to join a Zoom meeting? Now, maybe you've done it before, but you don't remember. Do I have to download something? Do I need a login? Do I need to subscribe? And can you do it for free? Well, in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to join somebody else's Zoom meeting. And I'm going to show you how to silence yourself, how to mute yourself so that you don't have any background noise going through to the other people, how to turn off your camera as well, and even how to change the background if you want to do that. Now, I've included some timestamps here if you want to skip ahead to a particular part of the video, and you'll also find those timestamps in the description beneath the video. So what do you do when you receive a Zoom meeting invite? Oh, a Zoom meeting invite from me. I think I'll go to that. Oh, I've got to click on this. I'm going to join this meeting from my laptop. So if I click on here, did you see that message? It says you don't have the Zoom client installed. Well, you can download it now. Now that it's totally free. And you can just click on download there, and you only have to download it once. I'm on an Apple Mac and I'm going to click on that. If you are using Windows, it's much the same procedure. The installation was successful, so I now have Zoom installed. I have the Zoom client installed. So I can just move that installation file to the bin. I don't need that anymore. So what happens to our meeting? Well, all I needed to do was join a meeting or sign in. Now, here's the thing is that you don't need to sign up for Zoom. You don't need to have a signed up account. And so you can just click to join the meeting at the right time. But if you do sign in, you get to do things like set up your profile picture. So I'm actually going to sign up and then sign in. First is you can go to zoom.us or just do a Google search for Zoom and sign up. It's free. Now to do that, you type in your birth date. Don't worry, the data doesn't get stored, but they just want to make sure that you're of a certain age so that you are old enough to be using Zoom. You'll get an email, you activate that email, and then you can sign in to Zoom. Now, if your password doesn't work, or if you've just forgotten your password, just click on Forgot Password, and you will get emailed a link where you can reset your password. So once you do that, you sign in. Now, we're not in the Zoom meeting. All we're doing is signing into our own account on Zoom, and you can sign up for Zoom for free. Now, on the free plan, it's forever free, and you can host up to 100 participants. You probably don't want to do that. And you can have an unlimited group meeting. So a group meeting means more than two of you or more than two devices in the meeting. If there's three of you or one of you is logged in from two different devices, then there's a limit of 40 minutes. But if it's just one-on-one, well, you've got a 30-hour time limit. Wow. These are Australian prices. You can change the currency up here if you want to. I'm going with the free option here of Zoom. Okay, so now that we've got the Zoom app installed, we've only got to do that once. And now I can click on this meeting link. It says we want to open the application. I'll say, yeah, let's always do that. Well, when does this meeting start? Well, this meeting is starting a little bit later than now. So at least I'm able to go in and test the audio. So here, let me do that right now. And so this is a good way for you to test ahead of time. Is your video working? Is your microphone working? So you can see that I'm testing the mic right now. You can see that that's moving as I speak. I can test the speaker as well, nice and easy. Hey, has this video helped you so far? If it has, then hit that like button. And there are a few other options, like if you've got a lot of background noise and so on. Otherwise, you can just leave that as auto. Now, what about the video? Let's have a look at that. So this is a way of checking your camera. Am I sitting in? No, I'm not even sitting in. Okay, I need to sit in front. Now, the lighting isn't really good at this time, but that's okay. One thing that I like to do is mirror my video so that when I put my right hand up, it looks to me like my right hand, the way that I usually see it when I see it in the mirror. So I'm going to click on mirror my video. I can touch up my appearance, make myself look a little bit more, like George Clooney. And I can adjust for low light because the light is not really good where I am right now. Now this one is really important here, which is always show the video preview dialog when joining a video meeting. So what that allows you to do is when you join the meeting, first you get to see yourself on video to see whether, am I right in the middle? Am I in the right spot? Have I got anything weird in the background that I want to cut out? That sort of thing. So I always like to have this one on. And for that matter, I can always leave it as stop my video when joining a meeting so that when you come in, your camera is off, which is kind of good, gives you a bit more control. And then when you are ready, if you ever get ready, you can press start video. One other thing that you may want to know about, which is background and filters. So let's have a look at that. So at the moment, you can see that I've got this background here. I've got that bright light in the middle, which is not really working too well for me. So I can click on this in background and filters. And now if I've got a green screen, which I don't, a special makeup screen, then I can put in a video background. I don't have a green screen, so I think it's going to kick me out. Yeah, bad luck for me. That's because I'm on a very, very old laptop. But usually you can select another picture. So if you click on that plus sign there, you get to select one of your own images if you want. Now that's all pretty much I'm going to show you at the moment before you join the meeting, except that if you check out my channel, you'll find other ones on how to share your screen, how to record a Zoom meeting. And now what I'm actually going to do is start the meeting. Now I've started the meeting on another device with another account, and so what I'm going to do is go and join that meeting now. Now I'm going to join that meeting. If you want, you can type in the meeting ID or you can click on the link. I like to click on the link. And I'm going to say open, so you're going to see what it looks like when I join that meeting. It's going to ask for the passcode here. So I'm going to type in the passcode. Now the person inviting you to the meeting should give you that passcode. And now look what happens when I go to join this meeting. Okay, once again, I can test my speaker and microphone, or I can go join with computer audio, which is what I'm going to do. Now that's actually me up the top. And as you can see, it's just got my profile picture in there because I've started the meeting without video. So I'm going to go start video. And as soon as I do that, you can see me there up the top. So you can see that I had a lot of control there. I didn't start the video until I wanted to, until I turned on the video. I can mute myself just by hitting that mute button. Nobody will hear me. You can see that I'm muted now. See that? That means that nobody is going to hear me. I can unmute myself and then they can hear me again. Of course, I can stop the video and then it goes back to the profile picture. Now, if you want to chat in a Zoom meeting, then you can do that. You just click on this chat button and that allows you to talk to somebody else or maybe talk to everybody by writing, especially if you don't want to talk. Now, if you want to leave the meeting, then you just click on leave and leave meeting. And you'll see that that will disappear, okay? Now, you've probably got other questions about Zoom. I can't cover it all in one video, but I do have a whole string of other videos about how to hold better Zoom meetings. And you'll find them on my channel, how to do recordings if you get to that point, how to change your profile picture, and a whole lot more.